But if you practice Quan Yin Method, you lessen your want, lessen your possession, lessen your food, for example. But you don't have to practice asceticism if you cannot. Okay? If you, for example, eat one meal a day and your mind is still clear and don't always think of food, then okay. But if your mind is still craving for food, then please do not. Because you cannot concentrate. And because of that, the gastric in your stomach will ruin your intestine or whatever inside. And you make yourself sick. Capisco? Yes. Yes, no? Yes. Don't tell me. I didn't warn you. Just not too much for pleasure, but for living. Yeah? And for calming your mind. Okay? Similarly, this physical contact between men and women practice that we have talked about before is also to calm the mind of some lay people who cannot forsake the life of family. Then they learn to practice that, to control themselves, to satisfy their desire, but not to waste their energy and indulge in physical pleasure and forgetting the goal. Just to satisfy the mind, but not to harm yourself by depleting your physical and spiritual energy. But as I told you before, this method is very dangerous to practice and hardly give you much success. You must really have very strong will to follow that practice. Very difficult, okay? Just do Quan Yin. So relax, okay? Simple. And you still can keep everything else that you need. You need, not you want, okay? Anything you need, not what you think you need. That's the difference. Do not cheat yourself, because you are the only one that can harm yourself or help yourself. You can cheat anyone else, don't cheat yourself. That's all I said, okay? Because you know, your soul knows, your mind knows. Even though your brain says, oh, I don't know, I know nothing. It's very difficult to want to be liberated from this world, very difficult to want. And then difficult to continue wanting, difficult to practice, to have it. So I'm glad you're still here and continue. Always check yourself, okay? Don't let your ego bother you, cheat you, take away your merit, take away your spiritual points and levels even. One of the Zen master in Japan, or anywhere, I forgot. I read all these things before I met you. It's years already, decades already. He says that the difference between heaven and hell is just like a hair or a blade. You know, the sharp blade that the men use to shave their beauty here, yeah? Make themselves beautiful. That's the difference. So whenever we have some wrong concept, anywhere, anytime, that is when we fall down from a higher level to lower levels. Always be vigilant, okay? Cut out immediately whatever you think is not correct. Thank you. Okay.